Hi, it's Dan with Dan's Everything Outdoors, and today we're back out at our campsite and we're setting up with a different tarp, one of my older tarps, 10 by 10 tarp with 2 hammocks. And it's supposed to rain tonight again. We're going to see how we'll hold up, but we're getting a little bit idea of more what we want to do with this campsite here. Right here we've got blade to set up a fire. We found some rocks. We're setting up a small fire ring right here. And the goal is to be able to set up over here with the larger tarp or the smaller tarp right here, or to set something over here, maybe of more of a wooden structure over here, because we got these 2 trees apart from each other, and we got those other trees. We could do like a tripod and then set up the hammock between those 2, but the hammock would definitely fit between these 2 trees and those 2 trees. So that might still be a spot. Then that would be too close to here. So we're just playing in the woods tonight. I'm not sure if we'll do anything special. If we'll cook out here, if we'll cook anything. I might try to find some wild mushrooms and cook something. And then again, I just had lunch, so we may just relax out here, start a fire, and go to sleep and wake up in the morning. So I think I'm going to go scout and try to find the better pieces of wood for my small shelf I built earlier. I don't really like it. I got these pieces of wood and I'm planning on making a shelf that's about 1.5 feet across, but these are too twisted up for me, so I'm going to rebuild this. So I'm going to go out in the woods and see if I can find some smaller saplings to use. We're getting it kind of way we want it for tonight. What we did is we redid these crossbars. They're not still totally level, but a lot better than before. To just give us a shelf out here in the woods for now. We start making things, and we'll cut more of these pieces and just lay them across here. And eventually, I may tie those down. For the meantime, tonight we found that we can use a 10 by 10 tarp, and we don't have to use no stakes because we can tie out to these tree over there, tree right over here, and a tree right here, and then a tree on that far corner. And then what we did here is we put almost like a gable end on it here, which is a little bit taller. That way water can drain off the back and then to the sides tonight when it rains. And we may even pull these sides down further. But what I did do is I made a tight line hitch, and really all I gotta do is just move this down right here to make it lower. If I need to tighten it up a little bit, I just tighten up the tight line hitch. And the same thing over there. If I want to lower one of these ends down to let the rain drop out a little bit better, then I can do that. Or I can pull it up to give myself more headroom. Like that. Blade's working on the fire now. So you can see what Blade's got done here is he's got a bunch of kindling, really small pieces that were easy to break, wood that he got it from high up in trees that was dead and snapped easily. Then he got some kindling, which are the piece about the size of your pinky, and then he got a bundle of these bigger pieces about the size of a thumb. So now he went out and got some fat wood off of a tree, which basically was a dead limb going into a pine tree that's got sap and resin in it, and now he's processing the wood for that. So he'll get that started. He'll drop the whole bundle of that tinder on there, and then once that flames up through there, he'll put the kindling on, and you can see how to get this fire started. Blade will show you how to get it done. Real simple, but we were taught that by a survival expert just this last summer, and it was so easy to make a fire that way. And when you think about it, you might have one chance to light a fire, and you have to be totally prepared. All of it is in preparation, and once you get that initial fire going, you should be able to have that fire up and going just in a matter of seconds without having to be continuing to play with it and try to keep it alive. I just saw something over here. Yep, I thought I saw these. Starting to get, those are a little old. These are chanterelle mushrooms. That one's still good. I'm going to pick up a whole bunch of these, I think. Fry these up real quick. Maybe have a little dinner, even though I wasn't going to plan on making a big dinner tonight. Chanterelle, see that? Those are starting to get old. I want the fresh ones. Oh, here's some over here. Look at these. Those are still starting to get a little old. Still good. I can clean them up. Yeah, it's starting to get. If I can find some fresh ones. Oh, here's some fresh ones. These are small ones, I think. Make sure these are chanterelles, baby ones. Yeah, these are. There's a good specimen right there. I'm just going to gather up a few more of these chanterelles and probably cook them with some type of seasoning on the fire once we get started. Jackpot! I think I found a bunch of them. A small cluster of them. I think once we have these, we'll have enough. These ones look pretty good. Oh yeah. These are delicious. And these, that's still good. I just gotta rinse them off a little bit. That one's gone. This one's savable. That's wrong. That's gone. Okay. And these are pretty identifiable. They're pretty hard to mess up with anything else because there's lots of information on the internet and books about that. But you can see they don't have fins. They have veins, and the veins fork. You see how they split off in different directions, like roads forking off and going different directions. And they usually grow in small clusters of 3 or 4 at a time. And not to be confused with the jack-o'-lantern mushroom, which grows in large clusters, usually at a base of a tree. And those are poisonous, so those will make you sick. And I see we have some more over here, but I think I have enough. Here's one. Actually, here's a fresh one. I'm going to grab this one. There's another small one right over there. This one's a pretty big one. Stem's starting to go a little hollow, so not young. And this one is, that one's a good one, right? That's a really good one. Glad I grabbed that one. You just got to look around for them. Usually if you find one, usually if you find one, you'll find a couple of them. But I think I got enough. Here's something big going. I'm always walking around because I'm always looking for a jackpot, like a hen of the woods or chicken of the woods, which is sulfur shelf. Sulfur shelf is like jackpot, hen of the woods is jackpot, and cauliflower mushroom is a jackpot. There we go, we're back to camp now. All right, walked around for a good while. Add these to my pile. And that may look like a lot of mushrooms, but once we get all the moisture out of them, it won't be that much. Before I clean these up, I'm going to just cut off the bad pieces of them. So let me put just a piece of wood together here. So let's just cut off the dirty pieces. And these you can scrape stuff off from them. The other thing you can tell about these is they have, when you shave away or split them down the middle, their stem kind of looks like mozzarella cheese. So I'm just going to take off some of anything that looks a little bit old. Now I keep the good stuff. Go through all of these, clean them up. Then I'll rinse them off. And we'll cook them down. This will take me a little while to go through this. It's been raining lately, but normally if you've got some dry days, some of this dirt will fall off them and they'll be a lot cleaner. And you don't have to go through as much cleaning. But some of that, you'll get dirt in these ridges right here, and you just want to get that out of there. Some people use a little brush. I don't have one with me today, so I'm just going to clean them up best I can. Cut off the parts with a lot of dirt on them. Because every now and then, if you don't get that clean, you'll be biting down on something a little bit crunchy. A little dirt's not going to hurt anybody, but you want to get them clean. Big knife for this task. I normally use my folder, but we were at the lake this last weekend and I don't know what happened to my knife, my folder. It's the first time I've ever well, it's not the first time I've ever misplaced it, and I don't want to say I've lost it yet, but it might be the first time I've lost it. I think it's just misplaced. It's probably in my truck or something. Demonstrate how to get that going. There you go. A couple strikes. Looks like you did a good job giving it enough room for the flames to pull up through there. Create a draft through there. Burning pretty good. So once each layer is burning pretty good like this, then you try to put the next layer on. So you can probably slowly put that large bundle on there. There you go, just like that. Well, as usual, it's getting dark out now and we're cooking dinner. So I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see these chanterelles cooking down or not. If I can get these to cook down for you, I'll let you see them, season them up a little bit, and enjoy them. So it's getting dark on us, and chanterelles are still cooking down. They take a while to, you don't want to cook them too fast, but you're trying to get all this water out of them. And once you get all the water out, then you season them with some oil, and then you just keep sauteing them. So that's what I'm doing right now. I don't want them over too hot a heat. Here, just let them cook some more. So it looks like they've released all their water now. There's no more water in there. And I could probably get them a little, I don't want them to burn either. It's just starting to get a little hot on that corner. Let's put it over here, and let's put some oil in there now. A little bit of olive oil, and I'm going to put some seasoning in there. Just put some olive oil in there, good amount, and some of my secret seasoning. Right here, looks like I got a little bit left. There we go. Now let's just let that cook up just a little while longer. Just get it so it starts to caramelize a little bit, and then I'm just going to eat this, and that's my dinner for the night. Something real simple. Cook something we found off the land here. Chanterelle mushrooms, which are a real treat actually. We didn't plan a big meal for tonight. Actually, I didn't plan a meal for tonight at all. And we're going to head out early tomorrow morning and go down to Virginia Beach. We were originally going to do that next weekend, but we're going to do it tomorrow because it's going to be such a nice day. So we're going to just cook this up, eat it, and then go to bed, wake up tomorrow morning, and leave early to Virginia Beach. Yeah, we just want that to caramelize up a little bit. So it's going to be a few more minutes to cook. I'll let you see what it looks like when it's done. Yeah, okay. All right, there we go. They're ready to eat. Sorry it's so dark. I had a lighting that's helpful to light the surrounding area, but I forgot the battery for it. So I'm just going to cool these down and eat some of them. Matter of fact, I only have one of them right now. I can find, actually, I'll just use this right here. Okay. All right, so let's just eat it like that. Hopefully it's not too hot. Yeah, it's too hot. Mmm. Actually, just the right crunchiness. You want to get them so they're sauteed, just starting to turn that brown color. And makes them so good. Caramelizes them. So I wish you could see this. Can you point that there again? So I know the light's kind of low right now. But all those basically boil down to that right there, which would be perfect for 2 people. Eggs and bacon and stuff like that. That we would have done in the morning maybe, but because we're heading out early to go to Virginia Beach. Pack up early and get out of here. So, one more bite for you guys. I'll do some more of this in the future. Try to do a better job of getting the whole experience. And but thank you for watching. Please give me a like. I'm working on getting better content and improving things. And subscribe if you like, and ring that notification bell. So thanks for joining us again, and see you next time.